TV is not for the faint of heart, and this Kentuckian, he just seems to be involved in all
everything.
the new fun shows. He is great, as well as making a return to what made him famous, Naked and Afraid.
So here's Andrew Shayde, the man we all love and adore. He joins us this morning to tell us all about the new show he's in, and of course, talking about Naked and Afraid. We're so glad you're dressed today.
Yes, thank you. It was, it was up in the air at some point. I was like, oh, I could go naked.
We could put the little blurry box on you too, like they do on the show. Sure.
WKYT viewers would love that.
We don't know what we would do, but hey.
So let's talk about Naked and Afraid castaways.
Yeah, I've done the Naked and Afraid challenge on Discovery twice now, and they gave me a buzz and said, hey, we're doing something completely new, Naked and Afraid Castaways, where we're going to throw people on an island with absolutely no supplies this time. No knife, no fire starter, no pot, no map, no nothing. And we want to see if you'll survive or die. And they're like, do you want to do it? And I was like, that sounds fun. Of course I will. Like a total moron. So right now, we're kind of in the middle of the season. Naked and Afraid Castaways is on Discovery and streams on Max as well. And I'm out there there's 9 of us trying to survive 21 days on the island from Hades. I'll say that, H-E double hockey sticks.
Oh, yeah.
One of the most brutal places, I think, on the planet.
Really? And so how did you prepare for that? I mean, of course you've been on several, but this time, how did you prepare?
I didn't tell my mom or most of my family, because now they think I'm insane. They are ready to, get my head checked out that I keep taking these adventures.
Didn't your mom tell you to stop doing it?
Yes, of course she did. Yes, my mom was like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this again? Are you insane? And I'm like, I don't know, it could be fun. And then, 3 days in, I'm bleeding and crying. Of course it wasn't fun. So she was right. Mom's always right. But no, I thought, I don't know, it's a cool concept. I love this twist. Naked and Afraid is probably Discovery's most popular franchise, along with Shark Week, and this is like a new spinoff in that franchise. And I was like, I gotta do it. I don't know. It's an adventure. It's like jumping out of a plane or bungee jumping. It's like the adrenaline, the excitement.
And speaking of adventures, you've got a new one that's going to be airing right here on CBS as well.
Yes.
Tell us about Buddy Guys.
I'm just adding things to the list of ways to embarrass my family, and I thought, let's do another. I was drinking wine on my couch once, scrolling through Twitter, and there was a thing. Are you and your friends competitive? Do you want to have the adventure of a lifetime? I've had a bunch of Chardonnay. I was like, totally, yep. And I typed in our information, and I swear a day later I got a phone call from someone at CBS in Los Angeles. They said, we want to talk to you about you and your friends. We want to see if you all want to come compete in this series with Josh Duhamel, who's the host, competing for $200,000. People are going to be eliminated. It's going to be fun, but also super emotional, because there may come a time where people are going to have to send their own friends home. It's something that CBS has never done. This is completely new, and it is the most fun and the most laughs, and also a lot of pain and bleeding and throwing up and tears. It's insane.
Because this has already been shot, because it's going to start airing when?
Yep, it premieres on September 14th. It's going to be 9 p.m. on CBS, right after Big Brother. So if you're like a Big Brother, Survivor, Amazing Race, Challenge fan, this is right up your alley. This is exactly what you'll like.
Perfect. I'm super excited about it. Tell us how we can find more information about you, Andrew.
I love to connect with people. I was a fan of Naked and Afraid before I did it. I love these competition reality series. I was on The Amazing Race many, many years ago with my father, the 3rd season, and I'm just addicted to them as a viewer and as a fan. So if you ever want to talk about it, find me, Andrew Shayde, on Instagram. I love connecting with people. So.
Which out of these 2 shows that you've done, do you have a favorite?
Oh gosh, they're so not comparable at all.
Right, they are. It's true.
It's like comparing like ice skating and skydiving. There's just nothing. They're completely different. But I will tell you, there's all these moments you see on Naked and Afraid where I'm suffering or bleeding or really struggling out there, but there's also these really incredible moments. On this most recent episode 3, I had this moment on top of this cliff overlooking this gorgeous scenery, this ocean and these mountains, and I just thought, man, this is such a cool moment. And I'm so glad that they showed that it's not all the struggle, that there are also these moments where I'm going to remember this for the rest of my life, and there's no way that you can can convey what you feel out there to like your friends and family, what you go through, and the high highs and the low lows, and it's just I don't know. I've become this adrenaline junkie, and I know people think I'm nuts. Like, oh my God, Andrew's doing another show. And I'm like, I know.
No, it's great. So you said there are others on the island. Do you see them? Do you interact with them? How's that work?
Yep. So on Naked Afraid Castaways, we started in 3 groups of 3. There are 9 people, and there's definitely we all have to kind of move from one point in the island to the northernmost point of the island to get rescued by day 21 if we make it there at all. And there's definitely an opportunity, and I think a time where we're going to start finding other castaways out there, which will change our group dynamics completely.
Okay, so I love to ask this question, but before we wrap up, for people who want to do a show like that, what do you tell them?
Man, find your favorite show, Google it, find out. There's always a casting company that works for these shows, and you can find those. There's a lot of scam artists out there, so make sure it's the right one. But you just submit, I'm interested, here's why, who you are, what do you do, what makes you unique. Don't just say, I'm funny. Send them a video clip of you doing something funny. Like, show them that it's real, and they love just real people. If you fake it, if you do a script, they hate that. Don't do that. Just be yourself.
Perfect. I mean, and Andrew, you are yourself through and through. This is how you are off screen.
I could see you on Survivor.
You,
I think, would kill Amazing Race. That is my prediction.
I wanted to do Amazing Race.
Yeah. Big Brother.
I'm
I could see it. Oh, I
really? Yeah, I could see that. I'll tell you why off camera.
We appreciate you, and good luck.
Good luck, Andrew.